We asked ChatGPT the 10 hardest lessons within human psychology. Number 1, are you ready? You are not who you think you are.
Ooh,
Yeah, right?
straight away.
Straight away,
Okay.
It's gone for the vein. It's gone for the jugular. You are not who you think you are. So we asked ChatGPT to tell us the 10 hardest lessons within human psychology. It's got access to a wealth of knowledge that the world has ever produced. The deepest thinkers, the smartest minds. And that was rule number 1.
You are not who you think you are.
Yes. So the mind constructs an identity like a story. It's fluid, it's reactive, and it's incomplete. So, Will, who do you think you are?
Well, I thought...
You're not that person.
Yeah, I know.
Incorrect. I'm here to tell you you are wrong. Thought you were a nice guy? No, I was going to snap, but I was
It's also really interesting that we're... okay, a robot is telling me I'm not who I think I am. It's like, what?
the irony, yeah, absolutely. How dare you tell me
You are only
ChatGPT?
what we think you are.
You're only what I programmed.
Yeah. Like children, basically.
We are what ChatGPT is.
ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
Is that, yeah.
I'm also a child.
Because you just program children to be like, no, don't walk into the road when there's traffic. And, it's like...
Or walk into the road where there's traffic.
Depends on the kid. So who do I think I am?
Yeah.
I thought I was... I'm deeply insecure.
Wow,
I've been
okay.
thinking about this a lot recently. I'm deeply
Wow.
insecure about where I sit in the world. I don't let it impact my productivity or anything. I'm very aware that I'm on a ball of water floating around a ball of fire in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Very grounding.
Yeah, it's like nothing matters. If I die tomorrow, a few people will be upset, but nothing changes. It's like I have done nothing to the world, really. I might, because I've got a following, have a few people go, oh, that's sad.
I think a lot of people would be very sad that you've passed, but also in the grand scheme of things of the world, sure, it's a drop in the water, but in my life and other people's lives, it's not just a drop in the water.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just that there's very little... I can't, fathom any of it, really. It's like, I'm just insignificant. But that also carries forward as I am very insecure about the fact that, why do I want a following? I'm craving it. It's like, I need it. I need it more than anything else in my life. I need to be the biggest thing in the world, and I need to have approval from sponsors. I need to have approval. I want legacy media to go yeah, Will Taylor, we need to get him on because X, Y, and Z. And then it's so everything I'm achieving and working towards is purely fueled now, I think, by my insecurity of but you haven't done enough yet.
Where do you think that insecurity comes from?
I don't know. It's I had detention when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's
It's interesting, isn't it, how we can have such deep-rooted insecurities and have no idea where they come from. And we can work to try and chase them and understand where they are and what they come from, but it feels like this big intangible thing that we just can't get to sometimes. It's exhausting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's frustrating as well. Because I know that when I get to 1 million subs, it's not going to be enough. I know when I get to 10 million, it's not going to be enough. I know when I get to 50 million, it's not. And when I get to 100, it's not going to be enough.
Because that's all external, isn't it? That's all external validation when really all we're seeking is internal validation.
Yeah, but
we don't want that external.
I don't know what I would do to start to think that I'm enough, because I think my sole driver and the reason that I'm able to just get my head down and work is the fact that I don't feel good enough. So why would I want to get rid of that? It's a horrible catch-22.
It is a catch-22, and it's actually something I empathise with and can understand your thought process, because I think the same is I always strive to achieve the best I can possibly, and then sometimes I'll achieve the best I can possibly, but still be it's not enough, and it'll get me to be better. And I think when it comes to something you want to be good at, you have to almost have that mindset, but you've got to keep yourself humbled as well by being you know what, look at how much I've achieved, let me stop and look back.
It doesn't mean anything when I look back. That's the problem.
Wow.
So I look back, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I don't know why, but it's
like you knew ChatGPT was going to just
I'm ahead of it,
This is what I'm saying, is we've got 10 of these, dude. If this is how you're unraveling in question 1, lesson 1, I should say.
I'll get tired after lesson 2. It's fine. I'll get bored like at school. I'll just practice popping under the table. No, I was thinking about the person that I had to persuade myself to be to get where I am becomes so ingrained in your character that then when you get there, you have actually changed as a person. So I persuaded myself that I need to be super hardworking, I need to be super diligent on the details that matter. I need to be seen as like the hardest working. I need, whenever I think it's hard, like I've worked hard enough, do an extra hour.
Well, there's human psychologists, or a psychologist, Mark Manson as well, a famous author, suggests that your ego lags behind your actual sense of self by 2 years. So where you think you are, you're actually 2 years sort of in advance. But what ChatGPT is suggesting is you're not who you think you are at all, because really what we call ourself, what is our sense of identity, is just memory and conditioning and ego preservation in many ways, because I have this little capsule of who I think Connor is, and I can tell you who I think Connor is, and really if you're going to question it, all I'm going to do is double down on it, when in reality maybe I need to be open to it, because again, there's this quote I've used once or twice, which is like, the moment I realize who I am is the moment I realize I can change. But it's so difficult when you think that you're constantly trying to be someone new, get over these restrictions you've put on yourself from the past, and really you're not that person for being positive or negative. It's crazy.
Yeah. But it's also, I don't know if actually how much you achieve between now and whenever it is in the future. I don't know if any of that matters. Because I think if you look at anyone over a 10-year time span, nobody is the same as they were 10 years ago.
No.
So it's like, when people...
Nor should they be, really.
No, but when people say, oh, you've become rich and famous and you've changed. It's like, I maybe haven't changed any more or less than I would have done if I hadn't become rich and famous.
I think in many ways when people say, oh, you've changed, sometimes I see that as a compliment. It's like, you know what, like, I see who I used to be and some of my shortcomings, and you telling me I've changed, that's a good thing.
But it's rarely meant that way. Nobody ever comes up to you and say, you've changed.
Well, surely what they're meaning is my expectation of you has changed.
Yeah, well, or no, it's my expectation stayed the same, but I was met with a different person.
Yeah, absolutely. So really, it's just that person's living in an expectation of who you are, and if you don't fit that mold, they don't like it.
But that makes sense as well, because like there's certain expectations around friendships. It's like you have your group of friends for one thing, group of friends for another thing. It's like if my tennis coach friend Craig, if I don't talk to him for 5 years and then I meet up with him and he's no longer a tennis coach, no longer doing any of the same activities that he used to do, and is now like, I don't know, a skydiver, like
Rad.
Yeah, rad, right? But that's not the person that I knew. So it's like, okay, well, what else has changed here? Like, can I be as open with them as like it throws a lot into question.
But then you're not going to be the same person that you were.
Well, no, exactly.
10 years ago when you're meeting him in 10 years' time. You know, there's going to be so much that has changed within that time frame.
Yeah.
Crazy. So you're not who you think you are.
I also think ChatGPT here could be toying with us.
Why?
You know, the Elon Musk idea of we're all in a simulation?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just exposed it. You're not who you think you're human, you think you're biological. It's like, it's teasing us. It's like, you think that...
Oh, so you're saying it's like on a brand... We've gone completely... We've gone internal straight away. Yeah.
It's like, you're not who you think you are. It's like, you don't even exist. You are code in computers of big alien people.
Yeah. Maybe you're just a soul inhabiting this body.
Yeah, or maybe we don't even have bodies. Yeah. You're not who you think you are.
Crazy.
Like, maybe I'm you and you're me.
Have you heard of the egg theory?
No. Oh, I like it already.
I think it's great. So
is it if you have 5 bald people in a room? No? Okay.
No. No. There's nothing to do with bald people. That tickled me. Oh, man. No, the egg theory, it's a little dumb, but I like it. The egg theory suggests that so rather than thinking of us as actual physical, tangible people, we are just shells, and a soul inhabits the shell.
Right.
My soul will inhabit every single person on the planet across the whole time frame. It will be me, it will be you, it will be Hitler, it will be all the Jews he's killed. So on and so forth.
Right.
To the point where you've inhabited every possible inhabitant.
In your lifespan?
No, across...
In every lifespan ever.
Until which point you've done that and you can then evolve into a highest being, which is God.
Ah.
So maybe you're not who you think you are. Maybe you're me and I'm you.
Yeah.
God, that would.
I don't know. I think I'd have a lot more fun.
If you were me.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's just like, you're so cool. It's like everything's like, yeah, man.
Just laid back.
Yeah,
You
like,
can also
yeah,
be
man.
laid back.
Nah.
Just have to not care about things.
Which I'm very good at, but not in the same way as you are. It's like, I'm very good at not caring, but it just comes across as like I'm horrible. Whereas when you say, oh, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. It's like, I believe you, it's fine. Constance doesn't it doesn't matter. It's like, it's just chill.
No worries, when in fact there are many worries. But yeah, so that was number 1. You are not who you think you are. So I want to wrap that one up with, give me 5 words that you think describe Will Taylor.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? And we can go back and forth.
Yeah,
So
I'll
I'm
give
going to
you a
go
word.
with Connor. I'm going to go laid back.
Okay.
That's what I think Connor is.
Yeah, I agree. God, let's do another you one.
Empathetic. I think Connor is very empathetic.
Yep. What's your third?
Goal driven.
Nice.
Like goal oriented, goal driven. What else is Connor? Patient.
Interesting, because you say to me, oh, the channel's not growing fast enough, Will.
Patient with people.
Yeah, fair dues.
And imperfect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
So I would say I'm very determined.
I would agree with that.
I am patient, not with people,
We're the opposite.
but with my goals.
This is why we work well.
Yeah. You do all the PR.
Yeah.
I'll do all the patience behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I
Doesn't have to be this grand thing. Like, who is Will Taylor? It doesn't have to be.
Well, I don't know. This is the thing. It's just something that's happened. It's like Will Taylor is just a cover story for me.
I would say, well, yeah, it's true, but I would say Will Taylor is also inspirational because I look at the impact you've had in our friendship group, and you've inspired so many people to want to achieve more. So I'd say that.
So inspirational.
Yeah, I think that falls under you.
I would say positive.
Agreed.
Like,
Yeah.
thinking or something along that line. So determined, inspirational. It feels bad to call myself inspirational.
Sometimes you're not who you think you are.
Yeah, okay, that's fine then. Inspirational, positive, patient. I know my girlfriend's watching, and she's going like, "Will, you are not
Incorrect.
You are not patient."
Incorrect. She's gonna comment like incorrect.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Soph.
And then my final one, musical.
Nice.
I suppose.
You break into song all the time.
La la la. I can't sing. I've got cold.
Are you ready for number 2?
Yes.
Lesson
I
number
love
2.
a good juicy number 2.
Me too, don't we just? Awareness does not equal change. So knowing your patterns does not mean you can escape them.
Ooh.
Yeah. So why I
No,
like
I
this
disagree.
one. You disagree?
I disagree.
I say, you tell me why you disagree, then I'll tell you why I agree with this one.
Okay, so just because you're aware of it's saying just because you're aware of what your flaws are doesn't mean you change.
Yeah.
Right, but you can't change without knowing what your flaws are, because why would you change them?
Yeah, I agree. Awareness is the first step.
Yeah, like you've
But-
got to know.
It's like if I have a problem with you,
Yeah.
awareness is the first step to solving that. But me being aware of the problem doesn't actually do anything about the problem. It does jack.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like if I have something about myself that I don't like and I bring awareness to it, it doesn't solve the fact that I don't like it. It doesn't solve the issue. It just brings light on it. And I think this is hinting at why it's a difficult reason, is because people are so keen to just identify things. Label it, put it to the side. I have anxiety. And there's people with anxiety that have legitimate problems. I was on medication for a long time myself, but I looked at the issues. I went to therapy. I got myself off medication. And now I don't struggle with anxiety. Because rather than just acknowledging the actual problem or bringing awareness to it, I tried to solve it. You know, self-awareness isn't a mirror. Self-awareness is a mirror, but mirrors don't move. You must. Like, that's the quote it's given us here, which is really cool. And again, I think this plays out in social environments. So when you look at people's upbringing of trauma, for instance, or PTSD, looking back on it with kinder eyes will always give you an insight into it. But until you do the work on it, you won't be able to move past it.
So awareness of the thing doesn't change the thing.
Yeah. So awareness doesn't equal change. And again, why I think this is difficult is because doing the thing of changing it is hard. Just identifying it is difficult, but it doesn't change the outcome.
Yeah, no, I think I know a few people that are like aware of things that they want to change in their lives, but just don't change.
Yeah. People mistake insight for transformation. You know, how many...
But I think it's also on the positive and negative side.
Tell me the positive. Are you maybe suggesting that positive could be used in the sense of you've identified something you don't like, which allows you to then invoke positive change?
Yeah, or like, so I'm aware that I'm inspirational, but if I'm not trying to be, like, that's a positive thing. But if I'm not trying to be inspirational, then I might change it. But the awareness of it doesn't mean anything. Still, it's like just aware of the fact that I may inspire people. But to me, it's cool. So it's not something I'm going to change. It's interesting how we both instantly jump to like the negative though.
But I think that's
like
how
awareness
we take it.
And awareness of bad things is like, I wonder how much of that was like the natural negativity bias. Or like we just assume like, oh yeah, okay, well, I become aware. Like it's even put into speech. It's like you become aware of your problems. You don't become aware of your successes.
Yeah,
it's like they happen to you. It's like, okay, I've had success happen to me. I haven't become aware of my success. It's because it doesn't creep up on you.
But I suppose negativity is the spark for change. You know, if you identify something that you don't like between a relationship, internally, through past traumas, you bring awareness to it, you can then change the problem. But you can't change the problem if you don't have awareness. But again, I think why it's difficult for people, or why it's within the hardest lessons, is because people just think that's the only step. It's one and done. It's I've brought awareness to this thing, and now it's done. I don't have to deal with it. Awareness does not equal change. Is there anything recently you've brought awareness to, you said that you were feeling a little bit insecure recently? Like, for instance, and I don't want to just put you on blast almost, but you brought awareness to the fact that maybe you're feeling insecure. That doesn't change the fact that you're feeling insecure.
No.
But it's a mirror. It's insight.
It's something I can look at. It's like maybe I could. I'm not convinced I'll ever stop feeling insecure about that. I think something massive, and maybe it could be for me having kids, could change whether or not I feel insecure. Because I'll be like, okay, but the only thing that matters now is my kid, which is a horrible thought.
Why?
Because it's like everything I work towards just doesn't matter anymore. Yeah,
but then raising another life is probably the most rewarding thing you could do. According to other parents. I'm not a parent, I wouldn't know.
Nah, that's the girl's job.
No, it's definitely not.
For the first 2 years, it's
definitely not.
I'm just a pair of extra hands.
No, I disagree.
No, but it'd be like, I feel like I'd be like a sledgehammer turning up to do a hammer's job.
I think that's a lot of
not that you should hammer your kids, but
I think that's a lot of men's view, though, like that they think they may be not useful when in reality they're probably invaluable at that time. You know, the child needs both the yin and the yang, the mother and the father.
Yeah, I understand that for later, like when the kids need discipline. But you can't, there's nothing you can say to a child when they're one that's going to be like, stop crying.
But you can just support them, you can be there with them. They want to feel the love and the support of the father as much as they want to feel that from the mother. They want touch.
I'm not empathetic.
But I reckon you will be with your child. You know, like How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Barney never thought, and then he had his child. And suddenly, life changed. And if we can take one thing away from How I Met Your Mother...
Barney had a kid?
Yeah. Last episode. He gets a kid.
Oh, I need to rewatch it.
I need to rewatch it.
It's been a year.
It's been a while for me because it's not on Netflix.
Honestly, like the number one thing that can just... Like, you've got to... This is how to navigate streaming platforms, by the way. Sidebar. Whatever's got the 2 series that are like the classics. So in my head, there's 3 main series.
Which are?
Friends, Big Bang, and How I Met Your Mother. Whichever has the majority of those is the streaming service.
I'd say it's The Office, How I Met Your Mother, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I'm watching The Office at the moment.
Love The Office.
It's good. It's I'm pleased they're only 20 minutes.
Have you got past season 1 yet?
Yeah, I'm on
okay,
season
good.
where he loses all the weight all of a sudden. When you go from season 1 to season 2, it's like, whoa, okay. And then Soph's just next to me, it's like, is that the guy from Night in the Museum? It's like, no, it's not.
God. Are you ready for lesson number 3?
Yes, but first,
Tell me.
while we remember, please hit the subscribe button, because we're trying to get to 400 subscribers as quickly as possible, and we can't do that without you subscribing. Also, please watch all the way to the end, because we need the watch hours so we can make some money, so that we can retire him into the YouTube world. He could join my world, and then we can just, grow even better, make even better episodes, get some really good guests on. Lots of big plans. But we can't do that unless you subscribe, so please, that's my appeal to you. Please subscribe, it would mean a lot.
Lesson 3. You can be right and still be lonely.
Amen.
Yeah. I feel like men need to hear that, and they need to hear it loudly and clearly. That's my first thought when I think that one.
I think women need to understand that one.
Interesting, okay.
You might be right, but what emotional damage have you done to your opposition in the meantime?
Yeah, so maybe you're taking genders away from it. Logic doesn't satisfy the emotional need.
No.
So you can be right. You can be unapologetically correct about something.
Yeah.
Black and white. But if you're just going to ostracize someone you care about, is it worth it?
Biggest thing I've learned from my relationship.
Tell me.
Because I'm always right. Is, it doesn't help. It's like, I could be right, but it's a lot. And to be fair, it's been something both me and Soph have learned. Mm-hmm. Because recently I've been saying stuff to her, in the last 4 months. It's I know the type of reaction that would have got 2 years ago. It's she wouldn't have let anything fly. It's now, I could say something oh, I shouldn't have said that. Here's an argument. And there's not one. It's she's fixed. It's crazy. And then the same for me. It's I'm consciously making the decision not to react to stuff, because it's what's the best, we're going to have a big 3-hour argument now, or I just let that comment slide. It's it's way easier. And the thing is, at the end of the 3-hour argument, you still are together. So why waste the 3 hours?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But it's learning when to jump in on yourself to stop it.
I think because we like to know that we've validated and been correct in an environment, but actually, no, this is right, let me show my worth in that regard. But in reality, humans crave connection more than anything else, and you've got to weigh out what's more important, and I think we could both name a few people that do always maybe choose to be right and probably have pushed themselves out of a group or allowed themselves to create this maybe spiral for themselves, which is really sad. I think loneliness is a huge factor. If you haven't watched our loneliness podcast, you should listen to it and watch it. Thank you very much. But loneliness is a huge problem in this world right now. And I don't get where stubbornness comes in at the sacrifice of connection.
Why have we evolved to be stubborn?
Yeah. Why have we evolved to be isolated?
For it? I suppose it's a survival thing, and if you think the leader is going to walk you into a pit of fire, you're going to be stubborn in not going that way. But it's having the confidence to stand up against that leader. So it's maybe you're more stubborn against greater authoritative forces instinctively. And I would say that my girlfriend is an authoritative force in my life, because obviously I want her to live the life that she wants to live. Therefore,
I think as well, you're going to maybe push back on people that you care about the most as well, because that's the people you
want to protect.
Yeah. So maybe it's coming from a place of wanting to help them, make them feel loved and cared for.
Yeah.
That you're no, this is right. Or
promise me you haven't said that to anybody else.
What did I say?
No, just the stuff I would say to Soph. You've only made that mistake in front of me, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. You don't just walk around and say that, do you? You know Amsterdam's not a country, right?
Is it not?
That was my thing for ages. I didn't know. It's quite common, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people that think Bali's a country.
It's the way it's marketed.
Yeah,
it's nobody says Indonesia, because I don't think people would go. I think Bali sounds nice and exotic. And
yeah, well, Bali's got clout, hasn't it? Everyone wants to go to Bali.
I do now, but if you wait 5 years, Bali will still be the same place, but it won't have the like the
I'm
travel.
telling you, Hirakatia in Sri Lanka will be the next Bali. Telling you now. 5 years
So
time.
we should go to Hiroshima.
Hirakatia. I've been there. It's beautiful.
To Hiroshima.
Not to Hiroshima. Less beautiful.
Heard that place.
Bit spicy, that place. Yeah, so you can be right and still be lonely. And it's true, sometimes we choose to be stubborn, self-validate, prove how great we are to ourselves. Because really that's all we're doing, is we're just proving how great we are to ourselves. Because if you're choosing to be right and push away people that care about you.
Why does it matter in most scenarios who's right?
Yeah, that's very true. Why does it matter? I wonder that.
Unless it's like a life or death situation. Like, you should have taken the next left, or you should have taken the left that just went rather than taken, why did you turn right? It's like, okay, yes, you were right. But why does it matter? Like, we're going to be late. Okay, but it's happened.
I think what's really interesting is, like you said, our biology is tribal. So we're evolved to be communal beings. But our intellect is isolating. Or maybe how we've evolved is progressively more isolating.
It's the rat theory, isn't it? I don't know what it's called. But I must have told you about this before.
Tell me.
Well,
Say it again, because these guys haven't heard.
They put rats in like a rat paradise.
Oh, yeah, I think you have said. Yeah.
So it's like they put...
Ratadice.
Yeah. It started with...
That was such a half laugh. That was great.
They started with 4 rats, but gave them everything they would ever need, like food, like exercise wheels, like warm shelter, like dry. It's like just perfect conditions for them. Like stuff to do, things to play with, whatever. And then the population exploded. I think up to like 200 rats. But what happened once, like, and there was still plenty of accommodation. It could have expanded further. But what happened was the rats started, like, life's too easy. It's like there's nothing, we've spread our genes everywhere. It's like we've fully maxed out. So then what happens is loads of rats start to isolate themselves, and more rats become gay because they don't need to breed. It's like, and it's just an instinctive thing for them to do. And it's really interesting to see how, like, the population exploded from 2 billion to 8 billion. And we're seeing literally so many more people are isolated, so many more people are openly gay. So everything matches up with this experiment. But they had to terminate the experiment after they noticed that, because what happened next was loads of rats got really aggressive. So I'm wondering if, like, the next stage for humanity now is, like, things are going to kick off.
There are many wars around the world right now, so...
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like, so have we reached that stage on, like, now everything's going to implode?
Interesting.
Like, because it's already happened. Like, population's shrinking in certain continents now. So I think Europe's shrinking. You've got Japan that's shrinking.
Yeah.
Or are certain parts of the world isolated enough to where it won't impact it? Like, the world population right now is 8 billion, but what might happen is we might lose 1 billion from the Western world, and the rest of the world will just gain 1 billion. Like, will there be a natural level point? Because we're not, like, I know everyone says, oh, we're running out of land. It's like, we're not running out of land.
No.
It's a stupid thing to say.
I just think it's interesting how loneliness has just evolved. And I think loneliness is really interesting in the sense that we've got people that have chose to self-isolate, and then we've got young men that are being almost... chose to self-isolate themselves with, like, the incel movement. But then you've got people that have been pushed out because the top 10% of men get the 50% of women or something to that extent.
That makes sense.
And then you've got you can be right but still be lonely, you know? It's such a sad reality that...
It's because there's more to life than being right.
Yeah.
That's
and human connection doesn't care whether you're right or wrong. It cares about how you connect with that person.
Yeah. I'll tell you the thing that really bugs me, and I think this is why I want to move to Cornwall, is you walk around here, or you walk around Brighton, or you walk around anywhere, nobody talks to each other.
So true.
Like, I was able to go to Tesco's the other day with my headphones on, purchase something without having to talk to anyone. Walk in, walk straight out.
Yep.
Like, that's not being part of a community. That's just sharing resources.
Yeah, we've removed the sense of community and created a world where people don't have to interact with each other. And people are losing the inability to interact with each other to the point where the next generation coming up are so used to communicating over screens that they're losing the ability to actually read personal expressions, to understand tone and inflections of voice, and pick up on social cues. And it's scary.
It's mad. Yeah, that's why I want to go to Cornwall, because everyone's lovely. Nobody indicates, but other than that, it's great.
Yeah.
You think, like, Portsmouth bad. Like, no, Cornwall, it's county-wide. Like, there must be, like, a sign that I miss every time I go in. It's like, no, there's no need to use your indicator from this point.
That thing at the side of your steering wheel, forget about it. You don't need it. Just ignore it.
That's only for farms.
Right. You ready for number 4?
Number 4. Oh,
Number 4.
Before we get into number 4.
Tell me.
Do you struggle to get in your meals some days? Do you struggle?
Maybe.
Do you? I do. I never eat. Yeah.
No, you don't.
If only there was a fast and effective way that we could resolve this problem.
If only.
Luckily, one man had a dream.
Who?
I have no idea. But it's recent, or not recently, but semi-recently in the grand scheme of the world's existence, been invested in by Stephen Bartlett, who owns a part of this company. It's Huel! My favourite flavour of Huel is berry. Basically, what I'm getting to is, if you go in the description, there's a link, you get money off your first order. Like, just get a crate of them, like, try all the different flavours, and let us know which one's your favourite. But yeah, we got you some money off, so there you go.
Chocolate or cookies and cream, black edition. Rather than miscellaneous berry.
It's nice.
Lesson 4. Are you ready? Your childhood never truly ends. Yeah, I love that one. I feel like that one's
it's
so
fun.
layered as well,
Yeah.
because it can be fun, it can be deep. I think it's just a really, like, smooth one. So how do you interpret that?
It's like, yeah, I get to be a kid for the rest of my life.
I've thought about that too recently as well, because when you're a kid, everything's new, everything's exciting, there's no real expectations. You get to be excited about things and just walk around with a big grin on your face. You're not beaten down by life yet and how other people talk to each other, and you're almost just a bit, not clueless, but you're a bit like, life is great. And I've been thinking to myself recently to just be more childish. But not childish as in, like, I'm going to piss in a corner. Childish as in, like, I'm just going to enjoy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if I want to dance and have a little boogie while I'm paying for shopping, I'm going to do it, because this is what a kid would do. He wouldn't care.
Yeah.
So I think there's so many positive traits that kids naturally exhibit that we forget about.
Yeah, it's being self-conscious, isn't it? That changes everything. So if you can just stop being self-conscious.
We start worrying about what other people think about what we're doing. In reality, no one cares. They're all worried about themselves.
Yeah.
No one's looking at you and going, look at that person.
Exactly.
He's wearing Mexican
As soon as
socks.
I realised that, I was like, I can do anything I want.
Yeah.
It's like, because all you are otherwise is entertainment to people. But it's not necessarily bad. It's just like, everyone loves walking down the street and just seeing the one weirdo who's like roller skating while boogieing, whatever. It's like, it's entertaining, but they're not embarrassed, and you get to have it's just great for everyone.
And it's also, normally people look at those people with, I wish I could do that. I wish I had the ability to be that free. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's, people say I wish. It's the envy conversation that we've had before, again, on another podcast. But people just want to be able to have fun. People want to be able to relax. So when, I know this is one way you can take this lesson, your childhood never truly ends, but it's a great way to take it, you know? Be excited about things, explore things, say yes to things, do things with no expectation of return. You know, be bad at something. When you're a kid, you're bad at everything because you haven't tried anything. Yep. Whereas as an adult, you don't want to be seen to fail. You don't want to be seen to be bad at something. So you just don't do anything. I was having this discussion with a girl, like, yesterday about how she was, I feel like I should do more, like, in my free time. I feel like I should have more hobbies. I'm like, it gets hard as you get older. You've got to cultivate it. But kids don't care. They want to try everything.
Yeah, they just do it. I think adults put things in the way so that they don't do things.
Yeah.
It's like, as we said, if a kid wants to just do painting, they will just do painting.
Yeah.
It's like...
And they don't care if they're bad at it.
Yeah.
I'm going to paint a sun that's half in the corner of the picture, because that's where suns need to be.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone for some reason.
Yeah.
Everyone just... That's where a sun goes.
Yeah.
Clouds.
Perfectly flat bottom, couple of bumps.
Yeah.
Cloud. Seagull is an M.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if I thought about my M's like I was drawing a seagull, my handwriting might be neater.
Seagull.
Yeah.
Seagull. Jason Seagull.
Jason Seagull.
Yeah.
What a cameo.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I think that's a really great way to interpret this, like this one. But I do think there is another way that it's meant, because obviously these are the hardest lessons to accept.
Well, no, I think it's meant however we interpret it.
Well, yeah, it
It's
absolutely is.
I have sculpted my life after trying to do everything like properly and go and be the accountant and have the corporate job. It's like, I've never met an accountant that's like so amped in the morning because they get to go and do accounting. It's like, it just doesn't exist. Like, even imagining it, you can never imagine somebody getting out of bed with like a spring in their step because they get to go and sit in their office and...
I'm stoked to look at numbers and spreadsheet all day.
It's like, there's nobody like that. So why would you do that?
Yeah.
You know? So, like, being a YouTuber is like, literally, my work is whatever I make my work.
You've cultivated a life where you get to just be free, which I think is kind of sad, because we live in a so structured life that we've told that we can't chase our dreams, or we're told chase your dreams but for a couple of years,
or chase your dreams but be realistic later.
have a backup plan.
Yeah. There's, I remember our friend Tim Moyo, a world famous singer, particularly if you're in China, you'll know who he is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolute insanely hard work and whatever. But he said to me before, and this is before I was an accountant, I think, it's like, there is no plan B. It's like, I'm just going to be a singer. Getting my head around that was just insane.
Awesome.
It's like, yes, you're going to be a failed singer all your life, and you're not going to have anything to show for it. It's like, I was putting this onto myself. I was like, yeah, because I want to be a singer. It's like, I can't really, like, he's better at singing than me. And I need to have a plan B, because it's just dumb not to. It's like, I'm Mr. Financial Guy. If I don't have a plan B, then it's a problem.
We're trained to look at problems and to poke holes in things, aren't we?
That's
rather
it.
than actually be excited about the prospect of what could be.
Yeah.
You know, there's always that thing that got thrown around. I don't know if it got thrown around. It got thrown around when I was 18, 19, 20, so when you were a child.
Yeah, I was going to say that 30 years ago.
I know, right? It was, what would you do if money wasn't a thing? And in many ways, there's ground to it. There's a bit of reasoning to it. But in other ways, you got to take it with a pinch of salt and expand upon it. But it's true. Like, we've got people that fully chase their dreams, and their childhood will never end, because they've created a world where they get to just live what they want to do. And I love that. And sometimes I feel like I've forgotten about that in the last few years, which is why I'm trying to be more childlike.
I think the world wants you to fit into a box as well.
Yes, absolutely.
It's like, even the way the school system's set up, GCSE, you do everything. A-levels, you narrow down slightly. Degree, you specialise a little bit further. Masters, you specialise. Doctorate, very specific. It's like, that is now your area of expertise.
Yeah.
Sod everything else.
I couldn't imagine the identity crisis that would come from following all of that and then not being fulfilled. Do you think people fake fulfillment at that point? Because imagine you spent your whole life, I don't know how long it takes to become a doctor, and ultimately,
you can do
mad
it in
respect
6
to
years.
people that do it, because I'm not academically inclined. I never have been, unfortunately, never will be. I don't think so.
I'm not academically inclined, but I could get a doctorate. Like, it's not difficult.
I think it is.
Just words.
But anyway, to put that much work and time and effort into investing into something and then getting there and going,
Why have I done this?
do I like this? Do I want to do this? It must be horrible.
That's the big problem. That's the whole qualification issue. is you must be qualified to do the job, but you've never had experience in doing the job to know if you'll like it. But you've got to apply 6 years up front.
Yeah.
You enjoying your salt water?
I actually am, yeah, I really am.
We're not sponsored by Element, but I've been drinking it a lot while I've been ill, and it's I found that raspberry I think is my flavour. But you're trying watermelon.
I like watermelon, yeah.
You weren't a fan of citrus though.
No, I did like it. It was just too punchy.
I want to try it again now.
Orange, I'm off. Orange, I'm off. Orange can go do one. Watermelon, I'm here for. I'll take the rest of your watermelons. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm going to try one now.
No. But yeah, so the one I want to go back on, excuse me, with your childhood never truly ends is the child will still remain. What I mean by that is it's always going to be seeking acceptance, seeking safety, seeking recognition, love. A lot of what drives adults is unresolved childhood trauma.
Yeah.
So healing isn't about outgrowing the child in reality, it's about reparenting it. And unfortunately, a lot of that reparenting has to be done yourself or using
a cult.
Took the word right in my mouth. Like it was coming, but you took it. Qualified professionals or cults, as they're
it makes sense of why people join them. It's like Scientology.
Yeah, this is it.
It's like Scientology. We know was invented. It's like it's only been around since the 1980s, and it's literally just taken out of a book.
Yeah,
like it's not a thing. But people want to be parented so strongly, or feel like they have such a lack of direction in their life, that you must follow it. And it's like I'm not afraid to offend Scientologists. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
I'm not afraid to offend Scientologists because, like, I'm right, and being right, it might leave me without any friends. But it's like I just don't care. Yeah, I can't remember where I was. Oh yeah, just looking for parenting. It's like, yeah, people just want a strong leader.
I think this one for me really resonates with the fact that if you don't address your trauma is always going to be pulling the strings behind the scenes. It's that awareness thing. If you have had an abusive relationship with your father, that is going to then unfold into other relationships you have with male authority figures. And with your childhood never truly ending is because we are stuck in those automatic thought patterns that are just going to keep us trapped and expecting and reacting to the same sort of environment. So I think it's great that you can interpret this one in such a positive light, but I definitely think there's a negative side to this one, which is your childhood never truly ends because we are trapped as that inner child that's within. And there's a lot of new age talk, which is heal your inner child.
Mm. Also, if you're a kid for your entire life, it's like, and you're wondering how you can sort of foster the feeling of that.
Mm.
It's like, just do something new for 20 hours.
Why 20 hours?
It's, I think I might have mentioned before, it's 20 hours is the amount of time you need to put towards something new to get an insane level of competence in it for the amount of time. Like, that's the exponential curve. It's like you learn so much in that first bit. It's like from then on it's diminishing returns.
Newbie gains.
Yeah, exactly. So kids, as we've already said, don't know anything. So they get newbie gains everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is why, oh my God, like you've got so smart all of a sudden. It's like they've just got newbie gains across so many different areas. Yeah. It's like, so just something that you've never, like drawing, I can't draw. But I've never spent the 20 hours to try and draw.
Mm.
I wonder if in 20 hours, if I was just to draw over like the next week and did 20 hours of drawing, how would I do? If I had a drawing of a person's face at the start, a drawing of a person's face at the end, would it be better? Like, 'cause the reality is the first one I draw will be like a stickman face. Like, I have no idea.
Circle, dot, dot, smile.
Yeah, but I think that's so interesting. And there's so many different things. It's like people are like, oh, I have no idea about anything to do with AI. It's like, if it just cost you 20 hours this week, you will be more ahead than a lot of people. It's like, it's why we're going to see so many like teenage millionaires, because all they've got to do is learn AI.
Yeah.
Is that, and it's only 20 hours.
We're at the beginning of it. I was having this conversation with two of our friends, and excuse me, AI is at the beginning stage where there is so much to be learned and to be capitalized on.
Yeah, it's bigger than the internet in terms of possibility. It's like anyone can do 20 hours of research on AI, go to any small business and say, or decently sized business, but local coffee shops all the way up to like local football clubs, right? And say, oh, I've seen that your website hasn't been updated for ages. I'm happy to do it for you for 500 quid. And they were like, what, 500 quid? The last quote I got was like 4 grand. It's like, yeah, but I'll just do it for you. It's fine. I don't mind doing it. And especially if you're a teenager saying you just get AI to do it, by the way. Like there's no work involved really. I mean, yes, you've got to try and reach out to clients or whatever, but that's just, that's fun for me. I love talking to clients. I think, other than like my friends, it's my favourite people to talk to. I absolutely love it. Like,
I hate talking to clients in my job.
I get to have a conversation with somebody and you're going to give me money. Like, that is brilliant.
You should work in sales. You'd love it.
I would. I genuinely would. I'd love it.
Do you want to just do a role reversal? You can work in my job for...
No, because you don't reach out. They reach to you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, I love to reach out.
Warm sales, not cold calling.
My thing is to reach out to somebody who has no idea who you are and persuade them to give you money. I love it. Great fun.
Give me money.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do face-to-face. That's scary.
Then they have to see this.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
That would lose the sale straight away. Mind you, your face performs better on thumbnails, so maybe that does help with you for sales. People actively choose not to click.
It works until they see my height, and I'm like, I'm not taking this dickhead seriously. Sure.
Yeah, but that is why that camera is like down a bit.
Yeah,
because it makes you tower over.
I am absolutely mad. I'm 6'7". For those of you that have never met me. For those of you that do know me and have met me, keep your mouth shut, all right?
6'7".
6'7". Right. Are you ready for number 5? The last one of this episode?
Let's do it.
I love this one. I'm so stoked for this one. You're going to be like, this sucks.
I'm nervous.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's great.
The anticipation's killing me.
I'm just going to pause and let it sink in. You are wired to resist what you need most. One more time. You are wired to resist what you need most. I love that one.
It's good.
The reason I love it is because it is, in my life, so true. And I'll give you a prime example. Is I know there is a big thought behind like attachment styles when it comes to relationships. Mine is so blatantly obvious, it's incredible, and you'll laugh because you know me well enough to know this is true. Mine is disorganized. What it means is you crave love and affection and attachment and connection, but you're absolutely fucking terrified of it. And now tell me that's not me.
That is you.
Exactly.
It's like you put off asking people out on a daily basis.
Yeah, this is it.
But you really want to ask somebody out.
Yeah, this is it.
Like, crazy.
Yeah. Excuse me.
That must be really difficult for you.
It is. It's really tough because on one hand you're like, everything I ever want is here, and then there's a 6'7" Connor going, nope, we don't want that. Let's just come here. So yeah, I think this one's great because it's true. Like for me, or at least it plays out in my life as it's true. You are wired to resist what you need most. So discomfort is where growth lies, yet our nervous system reads discomfort as danger.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? Sorry, stuck in my throat. God damn.
The salt.
No, it was great. Loved it. It's actually really nice.
Yeah. I'll enjoy mine, but mine's been watered down a couple of times now.
Yeah, true.
I instantly thought with this one, it's like being self-employed. It's like you're told constantly to break beliefs.
Okay.
It's like everyone's brought up with like...
What do you mean by break beliefs? Sorry, just to clarify.
Growing up, your parents have a certain belief system around money. Like, is it good or bad to have a lot of money? Like, okay, what neighborhood do you live in? What's the neighborhood consensus on what they think about people with money? Mm-hmm. Like, all of that stuff. And like, okay, what is what do you need to be to have money? You need to be born into a rich family to have money, or you need to just have loads of startup capital to start a business, or any of this stuff. It's like, those are all beliefs that if you grow up anywhere near them, you need to completely go, that's wrong. It's just categorically wrong. I wasn't born into loads of money.
No.
Like, I've been able to do it. Therefore, theoretically, anyone can do it. But it's all down to how strongly can you break those beliefs. And also, I broke them very young. I was like maybe 13, 14. And I was like, no, I know I'm going to be wealthy. I just need to work out how the hell that's going to happen.
I will have money.
But I knew it needed...
How do I do it?
But I knew that if I could see my life, I didn't know what I was going to be, where I was going to go. Like, tennis coach was an option. Like, I wanted to buy a property and rent it out. That was my whole thing.
Yeah,
and I'm
true.
still going to do that. Like, but for me, sat here now, how am I going to do that? Like, I need to work a job. Okay, but what job can I do that would allow me to get a mortgage on a place? But actually, the more I think about it, the mortgage is just dumb because the house
trapped.
is owned by the bank, and then
You're paying more than it's worth.
Literally, you're paying like 3 times market value. The sofas and lounges in the banks are a lot nicer than any of the ones in any of the houses I would own. So they must be doing something right, you know?
Yeah, I think the mortgage, the idea of that is ridiculous. Like, oh yeah, like we're going to buy it, but you're going to give us more than it's worth over time.
Yeah.
Crazy, blows my mind.
It's nuts. So I had to break beliefs. And so what was the lesson?
You are wired to resist what you need most.
Yeah. So people need to break these beliefs. But you resist it because it's like you're ignoring all the obvious natural signs around you.
Yeah, we run from the very thing that could set us free.
Yeah, like in the tribe, it's like you've got to be pretty bold to, in the face of everybody that you know, face to face in your life, you've got to know that whatever they're telling me right now, I've seriously got a question.
Yeah.
And the thing that helped me out around that was, because also the other thing that parents say, maybe they don't say it so much anymore because obviously our generations are like parents now, which is nuts.
Maybe mine
as well. So all of Soph's friends have kids.
Really?
Yeah, it's nuts. It's terrifying.
Come on, Will, hurry up.
I know, this is the problem. I'm gonna have to marry her in like a year just so we can pop out a kid. I don't know why I've got that belief. It's like I will not have a kid out of wedlock.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Fair enough.
I think it's a secure foundation for the family.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything you need to question with that.
Yeah, you know? I don't know. It's just one of the things that there's no reason for it. That's in my head. Like for somebody that tries to think so logically all the time,
it doesn't need to be.
It's just a dumb additional thing.
It doesn't need to be reasons for things. It doesn't need to be something that you're like, oh, this makes sense because of X, Y, Z. It is because it is. It's something that you've put value to and it's important to you.
Yeah, but that's dumb. It's like
no, it's not.
That way of thinking is like I haven't got to where I am by thinking like that. The way I've got to where I am is by thinking, okay, is that 100% necessary? Can I break that reasoning? Like, if yes, then ignore. Is not true. If you can break a rule and everything still be fine, then that's not true.
So maybe you're resisting what you want or need the most there. Maybe what you want is like a kid or marriage, and you're just holding it off.
Oh, absolutely I am. I don't know why.
There you go.
I'm putting it off. Yeah, I don't know.
So courage is in the absence of fear. It's learning to sit with it long enough to be able to learn from it.
Yeah. Because getting back to just what I was saying quickly is the thing that helped me break beliefs and get over that resistance to the things I need to change.
Yep.
Is I think it was probably Gary Vaynerchuk or something that said, like, I don't mean this to offend anyone, which is always a great way to start a sentence.
Yeah, this is it. That's always going to offend. I'm offended.
Yeah. Are your parents rich millionaires that know how to run a business? If no, don't get advice from them. It's like,
yeah, fair.
Like, in any aspect of life, like, would you take cycling instructions from somebody who is really fat and rides everywhere in a mobility scooter? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Therefore, why are you listening to your parents who don't know anything about money, teaching you stuff about their philosophies about money? It's like, it's so stupid. And when you put it like teachers, the business teachers, the stupidest people in the world, right? Why do you think you could teach me business when you clearly can't get a job worth anything more than 45 grand a year?
I get that. If they don't have what you want, then their advice is not worth listening to.
Yeah.
Because...
Like, also, the weird, strange teacher at school that tries to teach PHSE. You've never had sex in your life, mate. Why are you trying to teach me how to put on a condom? Like, it makes no sense. Why get your advice? I want to get my advice on how to put on a condom from Love Island contestants. Mind you, they've probably never.
Yeah, they've probably never put...
But they'll teach you how to have a proper active sex life. Versus the teacher that, I like maths. Like,
maybe... I almost skipped through that impression because I was so focused on what you were saying, but that was a good impression. I like maths.
The bungness helps.
Biology. Wanna get those midterms in?
Midterms, we American.
It's just to appeal to the American audience.
Oh, okay. Oh, one singular viewer.
Just to appeal to the American audience.
You suddenly get a deeper voice when you're American.
Yeah.
Most Americans have a higher pitch voice, actually.
Oh, shit.
It's past my bedtime, I'm sorry.
It is, yeah. Jesus, what is going on? But yeah, you're wired to resist what you need most. I think this one's great because it encourages people to look at what they are resisting, what they're running from, what they're avoiding, and just go towards that. You know, lean towards uncomfortableness. It's a word. I've made it.
Let's do it.
Coined it.
Yeah.
Uncomfortableness. Connor Strudwick, 28th of October, 2025. Lean into that uncomfortable.
You know, in 100 years' time, that'll seem like so retro.
I know, right? Crazy. Yeah. Lean into that uncomfortable feeling. Lean into the unpleasantness. If there's something that you feel like is uncomfortable, chances are that's where the growth is. So it's a case of leaning in, facing that fear. It can be all at once. It can be a little bit at a time, but not running away from it, because running away from it won't ever change it, but leaning into it will. And it's ironic I'm saying all these things, because I'm going to tell you again, probably Thursday, that I saw that girl in the gym and I was like, I didn't speak to her because I got scared.
Yeah. I really, really want you to ask her out. It would be so good if you did. Because, like, the thing is, all you need to do is take care of dates like 2, 3, and 4. After that, you can just go on double dates with me and Soph, and then suddenly, like, with us arguing all the time, you'll look like the best couple ever. She'll want to marry you like that.
I will be the best couple ever. I've
You
looked after myself for so long.
That's a good point. Yeah, so what I would say on this thing, what's one thing you're resisting that you think you need to change in your life?
Oh,
That's a deep question.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself.
I think there's a few things I'm resisting. Connection is one of them. So meeting someone, connecting with someone. Because I think in the UK, I think in the UK, I don't really want to settle here long term. I think the goal with this is to get to a place where I can have that freedom or settle somewhere else, but still obviously have a base so we can continue working.
So you're looking for somebody that's willing to not be tied down to England?
Yes, or someone that's not English, which is a huge...
But then would you worry that, like, if, for example, if you were with a Spanish girl and she never wanted to leave Spain, it's like that wouldn't work either?
Interesting. Yeah, I see your point.
You need somebody that's international.
Yeah, but also...
I don't think you would cross that bridge. I think that's a deal breaker for you.
I think if they wanted to travel, yeah. I think it depends, because we're in Spain as well, because there's loads of cool places. I don't know. Well,
if it was Madrid? No. Barcelona? Hell yeah.
Valencia? Yes, please. Valencia was awesome.
And at High Rocks? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised you didn't ask anyone out at High Rocks. There's got to be somebody there.
Yeah,
I can't imagine you were the only person at High Rocks.
It's not like it's a place where you meet people and they're doing a race, dude.
Yeah, but afterwards, when you're all hot and sweaty, like, that's the best time.
Anyway, so connection. What else am I resisting? I think at the moment, change in my life. So what I mean by that is things are very comfortable at the moment. The job I can do it somewhat well. I'm respected in it. But there could be opportunities where I could change. I could go off and travel. I could move to somewhere new. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I never do. So I think there's elements there that I'm resisting, to be honest. There's also conversations with my family I'm resisting having. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of work of it in therapy. I'll be curious to say, I'm going to say all of this actually, because they won't ever listen. My brother and my mum know I do it. My dad I haven't spoken to, but they might listen one day. I've had a conversation with my mum to improve that relationship. Recently had one with my brother to improve that relationship. And I'm resisting the one with my dad, because it's going to be the hardest. But that's where the work is.
Mm.
And I'm working a lot through it in therapy.
And the goal is to improve the relationship to the point where you can talk regularly, hang out.
Just have a better relationship with my dad, yeah. Because again, to bring it back to point number 2, I've got awareness now of that relationship and what I see and what I don't like. And now I've seen it, I can't not see it. So it's either I choose to ignore it and I accept the ownership that comes with ignoring it, you know? Or I change it. And I'm resisting that conversation. I don't want to have it. But I will.
What are you scared of happening from having the conversation?
A couple of things. One, that I hurt my dad is a difficult conversation. He may not want to have it. 2, that it goes terribly. You know, and just rather than being able to play nice, it's just gone.
Is it likely to not go well if your intentions are good? Do your intentions weigh into it? Or?
Yeah, my intentions are good, and it's unlikely to go badly if my intentions are good. But again, you don't know. It's humans. Humans are inherently unpredictable.
I'm wrestling with a similar thing. I'm wanting to talk to people in my life about something. And just jury's out on how it would go. It's, very difficult. I can tell you off camera if you want.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It's a very difficult one because you know that the grass is greener on the other side. It's like once that conversation has happened, there's no going back. But you've got to see that as a good thing because it's like now I'm operating from a place of like, okay, here I am.
Exactly.
I did everything. Like, maybe not always right in the past, but now I've proved to myself more than anything that I am being the person that I want to be and I'm bettering myself. And I've proved this by having these difficult conversations.
Yep. You shattered the glass, you've broken the fourth wall. And
also think how powerful you'd be after that as well. It's like, if I can get through like difficult conversations with my family who are like, I cherish their opinions and thoughts of me above anybody else. If they tell me to seriously consider something, like I'll consider it way more than if anybody else tells me, because they have that sort of parental thing. They have status because they control from when you're young. They control like food, like shelter, water, clothes, everything, and they've got the power because they tell you not to do something and you don't do it. Don't run into that road, okay? Like you know these things, and down that list I was showing you, it's like. They have true influence over your life.
Yep.
So, if you can get through that and have those difficult conversations in the face of, I don't know how they're going to respond, are they ever going to talk to me again? Like, then you'll be away. And if you do have that conversation, it goes badly, then I think that says more about them maybe than it does you. But that's a harsh thing to say because everyone's entitled to like the way they feel and instinctive and impulsive emotional reactions to things. They're not in control of. It's like you're almost going to them with something that's completely out of their control and you're basically relying on their nervous system to not freak out. It's like, it's not going to be on that. So maybe it's sort of a thing I'm talking about sort of my situation here and more generally. I don't know how much of this applies to you. But
I think that's when intention and almost in goal setting comes into the conversation. You've got to approach them when they're ready, emotionally available and ready to have the conversation. Like I listened to the interview of Matthew McConaughey when he was talking about he didn't want to be a lawyer anymore. He waited to the perfect time when his dad was going to be the most agreeable to have the conversation. And it's the same here. If you want to have a difficult conversation, you got to make sure the person's emotionally available, you're in a good place, because if you're unsettled, anxious, hungry, you're going to be producing something that's just not viable. There's going to be no connection, and then ultimately it's going to crumble. But if you're in a good place, you're ready to have the conversation, the other person's emotionally ready for it as well, that's when magic happens. Yeah.
I think that's probably a good place to leave the episode.
It is.
Reasonable advice.
Can you believe that? We got to reasonable advice. So I'm just going to recap the 5 again.
Yeah, do it.
So again, these are the 10 hardest lessons within human psychology. You are not who you think you are. Awareness does not equal change. You can be right and still be lonely. Your childhood never truly ends. You are wired to resist what you need the most.
They're really good.
They are really good. And we've got 5 more to come back to for part 2. It's a 2-parter. And Will, you know how these episodes end. I've written down my word. What is your word?
Cantaloupe.
I forgot you were doing fruits. I had tooth.
Oh.
Nowhere near.
Oh. Good episode, my friend.
Good episode.
Good plan.
10 out of 10. Would do again.